Something special there. We got Aura coming on, though. Aura, been lending his Peach knowledge on the mic quite a few times, even in between sets, which we were talking about earlier. So,
what's up, Derek?
Big respect to Aura. Tell us what your thoughts are on this matchup, specifically to the players.
So I think that this, like, man, I don't know the last time that these two have played, but I kind of like it for Trif, to be honest. Yeah, I feel like Trif might match up pretty well, just because, at least whenever I played Zayn, you know, I didn't warm up Zayn for this. He didn't really want to. He was just wanting to play like against the CPU. I feel like Trif's like really creative at dealing with like using turnips, and I didn't think Zayn was honestly the best at dealing with turnips. I think that is like something that I would like critique Zayn on, even though like that sounds hilarious for like me to say that. But like, you know, I do think that that is a little bit of an avenue where he can get better in this matchup.
To answer your question, they played at Fate last year. It was a 3-1 for Trif, or for Zayn, excuse me. But Trif did get a single win in their head-to-head lifetime at Summit 8. Okay. So that was it's been a little while.
Yeah, I remember Trif did get a win, but yeah, I'm pretty interested. I know that Zayn had more time to prepare for Peach than Trif did, since our set was like a long one, and Zayn knew he was going to have to play Peach. So I'm pretty interested to see how this is going to go.
Actually, I like that you point out the turnip game specifically, because when I've talked to other players like Polish about the matchup, they pretty much told me that the turnip is when Peach is winning the matchup, and if she does not have a turnip, she's at a huge disadvantage.
Sure.
Yeah, definitely. Peach with the turnip is so vastly different. Getting the turnip is pretty hard. But the one thing that Zayn and Trif both told me after my set with Zayn was, rely on like getting the turnips by going to the side plat. So
yeah.
I'm gonna be interested to see like how Trif uses it and how Zayn is punishing it. Ooh, shield poke on Marth's head.
Oh,
that's
nice.
very common.
Really good run through down smash there.
Yeah, and the platform movement is so important in this matchup too, to find those free grabs as well. But
yeah, the ledge, though, kind of tripping up Trif there.
Yeah, there you said it, Aura, too, looking to position around those platforms, maybe for a window to pull a turnip.
Yeah, and Zayn was instantly on right away.
I really like the patience from Trif so far. I know we've been talking about that as kind of a Trif quality in every matchup, but I feel like he's not like forcing any bad positions, and really smart about how he's kind of moving around.
Yeah, and I think that's like also a strength for Zayn as a player.
Yeah.
He is not one to like force anything or like rush in. He is like down to play like an 8-minute game if he has to in order to beat Trif. So yeah, I mean, I expect this to be a really long set, to be honest. Even if it's like a 3-0, like these are going to go to mostly time, and that's kind of like a way of the matchup. If this matchup ends in 4 minutes, someone ran it down, to be completely honest with you. I think a 4-minute game in this matchup, or maybe
so good.
Wow. Or maybe like RNG played a factor.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
The setups with Z drops too. I mean, Trif's edge guarding is excellent against this character.
Oh, nice. So something that's pretty ambiguous at low percents for Marth Peach. Peach tries to hold in as like a chump check to try to like nair out of like Marth's forward throw or down throw stuff. So Zayn instantly caught him with the side B. So that's just like something else to look out for. Something John Ko does is he'll literally just use 4 hits of side B, and like, and he'll get you to like 40% if you try to like be greedy with that sort of thing.
There's actually a lot of like weird mix-ups against floaties with Marth's side B specifically, because you can kind of crouch cancel the first hit, but then the second hit you can't crouch cancel. So I really like seeing that specific little interplay with Marth.
Delay jab too was great.
We'll get tripped up on the platforms.
Still has flow, no jump though. Oh,
no, nothing.
Dead.
Yep. So like, what does Trif look for, I guess, at this like medium to high percent now, especially like when he's not able to pull a turnip, right? Do you try to incorporate hyperfloat or things like that?
Yeah, you can try to like hyperfloat. Trif was telling me that his mix-up for like trying to grab the turnip on side plat is he likes to way dash off back air or just literally grab the turnip. But on Battlefield something, I actually like this stage a lot for Peach. I think this is Peach's second best stage, to be honest. Just because nowadays with like the Wally too early.
Yeah.
But with like the Wally strat of, using the top platform so much. Stitch.
That's Stitch, yeah.
That was actually kind of like
Bad timing for the stitch, you mean?
A little bit of a bad timing, but also just like the way he positioned himself, I think he probably noticed it a little bit too late. And Zayn is getting so much extra credit now.
Yeah, I feel like your mind goes like, oh, I can kill with this projectile now instead of looking to edge guard, which is what you normally do with that Z-drop setup or anything to cut off the angles. But there we have first game.
Yeah, I mean, Trif could have had two chances to get kills, drops it, and Zayn, runs away with the game.
Yeah, he got advantage and then didn't let it go. I like that you brought up that Zayn specifically likes to kind of play the position and then sort of keep it. And I think that really lines up well with Marth's strengths, right? Like, Marth is really good at leveraging the advantage, so, fits the player really well.
Yeah, of course.
The character fits the player.
Oh, no jump.
Wow, just waiting for Zayn to advance is wild.
So you mentioned Battlefield is the second best stage. Would Dreamland be the best stage? Or?
Definitely.
Yeah, okay, because you like FOD a lot, so I was just wondering if it kind of...
FOD is not. It's something that's like funny is I don't think FOD is like amazing in this matchup.
What was that?
Oh. Cody, any more thoughts on that? Or? All right.
I feel like Trif is playing really grounded, honestly, so far in this set, which I didn't expect. I was expecting it to be a lot more platform-based, but I feel like neutral is kind of them both on the ground.
Sure.
And at least, maybe this is just like a strength of Zayn, of just like forcing Trif to like not want to go to platforms. But like if you see, like this is a lot more ground-to-ground based than
this looks like LOD more than most
yeah,
other
definitely.
I would see.
I mean, LOD is like the ground game Peach in my opinion. Like him or Surmaris, truthfully, but in different ways. Surmaris is like a lot more like dash dance heavy like Peach, whereas like LOD is like the power shield king, hyperfloat king, like can't touch him on the ground sort of thing.
Yeah, it's tricky because you mentioned the grounded approaches, a lot of the down tilts, that kind of thing. I guess if you're in the air, you would be able to easily play around those. So do you think it is something that he should be kind of mixing in a bit more, or is it okay so far?
I mean, honestly, the games are close. If he hits the up smash of last game at like, I think Trif was around like 50%. I mean, 50% is Peach, like that's fine.
Yeah.
Like, you can live to like 170. So it's just like change that one interaction and that game could have been very, very different. So, I mean, it's honestly not bad so far. Oh, nice.
Power shield.
Where he's got to run away with it, though. Zayn with a kind of a clear positional advantage.
Yeah, especially it becomes so much easier to edge guard Peach whenever she gets up to 100%. So a big thing I feel like is Trif is going to stop wanting to go to ledge as much when he's at 100, just because all of her ledge options are reactionable. And something that you can do, like Marth can do, he can position himself. So if you do any ledge position or like any like regular ledge option, you can just flat out tipper her.
Jeez, it's funny because it's like she's already so bad at it just in general, and then it's like there's a way for it to get even worse somehow.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. It's definitely hard.
Right.
Turnip's knocked down at this percent. Oh, nice power shield.
Wow. Really clean from Zayn.
But this matchup does change whenever Turnip's like knocked down. So like you'll see a lot more like spamming grounded Turnip throws, generally.
Right.
Oh my God! Well, that's gonna knock anyone down.
It works out. Okay.
It kind of worked out, honestly. Could have been worse.
It definitely could have been worse, but still, it's like 30% that Trif didn't want to take, but it's not too bad.
Oh, he doesn't have anything. Yeah, he hyperflowed and got paired.
But that was really the first time I think Trif was
Oh no,
being
he's facing the wrong way.
but
Bad. Oh, that's bad.
Honestly, kind of crazy that we are like looking at a matchup where Zayn might not make top 8. You know, like this is pretty wild.
Yeah.
Like I almost kind of forgot about it just because of how high level it matches. But
Yeah.
yeah, one of these guys gets 9th. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
And so something that's so beneficial about this stage is the top platform, like on specifically Battlefield and Dreamland, is so hot. Oh my.
What was he going for?
I mean, it was definitely just like probably like
Fat fingered it.
Yeah.
like a nair or something.
Yeah. Zayn loves delaying it as much as possible, like the recovery.
Yeah, going ultra low.
Yeah. So hopefully, Trif catches on to that.
Yeah, a lot of the edge guard flowchart looks like Trif is doing down smash throw turn up to try to cover that, but I think he's just a little bit too slow, right? So
Right. I mean, also Marth is not like the easiest guy to hit in that sort of situation, especially someone like Zayn. He's gonna have so many mix-up recoveries, so it's pretty hard.
I feel like it was looking good for Trif, but now Zayn with kind of a pretty solid lead.
Yeah.
You mentioned the knockdown percent for turn-ups. Is that around like 125, 130?
It depends on the turn-up. So
Okay.
I mean, you know, there's
True,
so
true,
many
of course,
turn-ups.
of course,
So
yeah.
I like.
Oh, big.
No. He's got nothing.
oh, and that
there.
too. That's so brutal.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I mean, that was a true setup for the downer. He just barely whiffed it. He might have been able to wave dash in down smash there.
Yeah, potentially should have been going to game 3 right now, but Trif another chance.
Oh, no.
Again. And that's the power shield. The pushback.
He's got nothing.
Too far.
Oh, he's got jump.
Zayn showing us when your opponent gets in a bad spot, you keep him there. Like
There it is.
push your advantage as hard as you can. Like it's one of the things that separates even like among the very best players and like the top 100 players, where they kind of just like rush or force a good position, and it feels like just there have been moments of the game where Trif is in disadvantage for like 30 seconds straight.
Yeah. Crazy. He's definitely been in disadvantage, but man, I feel like there is just a lot of like miscues so far from Trif, and it's kind of unfortunate.
I think the big thing to me was missing the up smash sweet spot as well.
Yeah.
Like, that's such a big tempo swing.
That's such a tempo swing. I feel like he, the Toad, there's just like a lot of unfortunate things. He's dead.
Right, yeah. That sucks.
That was literally the setup you were talking about earlier.
Right, yeah.
Okay, speeding up a little bit though, yeah. This is like, the times where Trif is playing forward and getting aggressive, Zayn kind of loves that. Because he's just like, I'll just hold my position here.
He's got nothing if you hit him. Oh, nice. Trif is really, really good at using down tilt. I think that's like, down tilt specifically in this matchup has kind of become like a really, really like pivotal thing that like all the Peaches are getting so much better about. Just, especially like Trif loves to do like a low, like an undershoot aerial into down tilt.
Right. We saw him do it like 2-3 times in a row as well, expecting like a dash forward or an overshoot from Zayn.
Right.
Oh, there it is again. Nice.
Try to read the jump. I don't know, like, just based off him telling me how much he relies on the side platform to like grab the turnip, he's really not going for it.
Yeah. Since you pointed it out, I'm like, wow, he really is feet glued to the floor right now.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe it's like something that he likes to do versus Zayn specifically. I don't really know. We didn't talk about it.
The reason he gave for wanting to do it on the platform for people who didn't tune in earlier was because you just have so many more out of shield options on the platform with the shield drops, as well as just kind of being a little bit further away. So I get your point about it. Like, he hasn't really done it much at all. We saw it about 20 seconds ago, but prior to that,
and it's real estate to pull turnips, which is such a huge like keystone of this matchup.
Right. I feel like it's just been so much Trif, no turnip on the ground versus Zayn just dash dancing, and that's like nice. Oh,
That's
nice.
what you said, but yeah.
I think up smash might have killed if he went for it.
well,
Okay.
still
Still
going.
Bomb.
Another bomb. Oh my god.
The turnip!
Not killing.
The turnip!
That has gotta hurt.
Yeah.
That's gotta hurt. You gotta close it out, or you're.
And he missed the nair after too. Yeah, I think you're right, Derek. It's just like a lot of maybe missed timings or miscues coming through.
I mean, I just think that this set so far has been really unfortunate for Trif. I will not lie.
Yeah, definitely the bomb was. You hate to see it.
I mean, but this game, he's still up. I mean, on Dreamland, if we're talking about like Trif, this can be really, really annoying for Zayn.
Yeah, he could be up for a while.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
He hasn't been struggling to kill too much, though, so far in this set. Nice. Just extra credit.
All good so far.
Is that going to kill? No.
Pretty favorable trade still for percent at least. But
Yeah.
Man, you got to work for a minute, bro.
Yeah, like the up
gotta
throw
keep
won't
swinging
kill
that
to like
thing.
230 or something crazy. So it's like we're in for a long one as long as Trif plays this right.
Ooh. Okay, see, this is like,
The platform game.
yeah, I'm liking it. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
I won't lie. Like, he got so much extra percent for it. Zayn, it's also mentally taxing. I don't necessarily know if that's going to matter for Zayn just because he's so used to this sort of thing. But, you know, mentally taxing your opponent is so important in Melee. Just making them work for everything.
Oh, we're back on the ground once again, though.
At least he had a turn of advantage there, but
Right.
yeah. Ooh, catches it.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, darn. That sucks.
Okay. Nice SDI. Good tech.
Okay, that was one of the situations where the smash throw turn up down actually worked out for Trif a little bit.
Right.
Zayn had to hit the tech tilt.
Oh, whoa. Stairway to heaven.
Whoa!
No tech, though, from Zayn. Still good
Setting
tech.
up a black hole glitch over there, man. Like,
How do you even do that? I didn't even see where the first turnip went.
Oh,
you just threw a couple at
They
once. just
collide
kinda
with
gliding.
each other
Yeah.
just infinitely.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, just slower pace.
Yeah, the extra credit he gets here is how he closes out this game.
Oh, good air dodge.
Really nice. Really nice. Okay, but he stays on the ground, though.
The floatiness of Peach not allowing him to punish the top platform.
For extension, perhaps?
Nice. Zayn has been baiting out these dash attacks, especially like these higher percents, so well.
Yeah, immediately dropping down to ground and wanting to fight him there once again.
Oh my.
Great defense by Trif. Always holding out on the side B.
Ooh, yep. Yeah, run, run! Get out! Okay, that's a little bit of a reach right there. Zayn it's too high percent to
I don't think
convert
it's
that.
flow. Yeah, I don't think he has anything.
Oh,
wow.
just barely, yeah.
Good find. That can be really annoying for Marth.
Oh, no jump or
that's
anything?
bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
Man,
that's
Trip
really
floundering a little bit.
bad.
Now Zayn has a percent lead slightly. Swings back to Trip for just a second.
Oh.
Not the best DI on forward throw.
Okay, but now
Gotta
he's at a
get back
percent where it's
here.
harder to kill. Kind of what you want to leverage in the matchup.
Oh,
Oh,
Saw
Great
that
power
earlier
shield.
game too. There it is.
That's it.
yeah, I gotta hold out. The Mars have been getting so much better about just like finding situations where the Peach is not gonna be able to react to the forward throw so that they can set up for the tipper right away. So great find by Zayn.
And that's it, a 3-0. Trip,
Yep.
unfortunately, 9th place here.
Ninth.
Yeah.
Zayn will make it into top 8 of the losers side of bracket.
Yeah,
Fight
Zayn.
through.
Zayn super good at finding kills this set. I
Yeah.
didn't feel like he was, except for like 1 or 2 stocks the entire set, he was super clean about finding the kills pretty early.
Man, Power Shield dot-eye tipper is gross. But yeah, I mean, he's just so disciplined, right? Like, that's what makes it really hard, especially with the way that Zayn handles these matchups.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely really impressive stuff there. You know, kind of proving why, had he been knocked out there, it would have been pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Kind of shutting me up there, being like, I'm going to top 8. I'm going a lot further than
Yeah.
just that.
I do have a what if, and I think you're right? With like, if Trif used the platforms a little bit more throughout that set, but we won't know.
We'll hear
so.
Zayn's thoughts, I guess. Like,
What's up?
What's up?
Sweaty. I think those all went like 6-7 minutes or something.
Yeah,
like
that was a
that.
long one.
Yeah, but glad to make top 8. Yeah, I still think I can do this whole thing, which I feel like really good about my bracket still, and I learned a lot from the AMSA set, so I'm not sweating it too much.
Does that kind of match up against a player like Trif where it's slow and kind of like methodical and you really have to play to your strengths and you know, win cons and everything? How does that feel like knowing that that's a top 8 qualifier?
It's a good draw
Yeah.
because he's really good, and I think he's good at that matchup. But I think Marth really like. I think he dismantles Peach, like, and if you follow some strict rules and you get to play it slow and you get to recompose and like into top 8, it's actually a nice draw
Yeah,
to get.
I'm really glad you said that. We were saying a bunch that you were this like hyper disciplined.
Puff would be great too, actually.
Yeah.
I know for Genesis of this year, I had SDJ to qualify for top 8,
Right.
and that helps me get back in the comfort zone because the floaty matchups are actually like my OG comfort matchups. So it's a good draw.
you talked about strict rules. Like, can you walk us through like what some of those strict rules are in the matchup?
Yeah, a lot of ledge trapping. just like staying at the right distance, covering get up attack with either CC or just like straight up like outspacing it, scouting out for like air dodges on like recovery stuff from him, and then like keeping dash tech in my head.
Yeah, you were amazing at it that set.
Yeah,
you got
so
so many up Bs.
I would either up B out of shield straight up or just like space it out. And then now I have to deal with the platform camping, which it's like strenuous, but again, like I've played HBox, I've played like a lot of floaty matchups, so if I can take my time, I actually feel quite comfortable. Yeah.
Aura had brought up a lot of the platform stuff as well, but
Yeah.
we kind of thought that Trif wasn't really using it that
Yeah, like,
much.
wasn't
He
in that
was
set.
so
Yeah.
he would go on there at like awkward times. I
Yeah.
feel, and not even to pull turnips. Like I think it's really good with a lead or like a slight lead, and just like for turnip farming.
Yeah.
And like if you're like careful with the way you come down with a turnip, it's pretty scary. But I don't know. It didn't feel like I really like Dreamland actually. Just all the space. I was worried he was gonna go like another stage or something, but I'm starting to like Dreamland more in that matchup.
Very nice. Any specific thoughts you have moving into top 8 now?
I
Eyes
think I
on the
got
prize?
Aklo, so just gonna warm up versus the Fox, and it might be a lot of Foxes actually. I don't know if I've played versus one this entire tournament. Lowercase Hero.
Okay.
Yeah, so gonna get on that, but yeah.
All right. Congratulations. Good luck.
Congrats.
Thank you, Zayn.
All right, that was, the last Peach set, so get me out of here.
Bye.